Hey everybody, Kelly Julo here. Good to see you all guys this morning. I'm actually heading out to lunch with a girlfriend of mine pretty soon, but I really felt like I needed to make you guys this video and share my experiences. So I don't know if any of you saw my Facebook post this morning, but there's a webinar tonight that I'm going to be on, and I would highly encourage all of you to get on as well, led by the one and only Ray Higdon. And I'll kind of get into his story a little bit later. But I had the pleasure of going down to Arizona a few weeks ago for a networking event, and I got to meet Ray Higdon, and I was so excited. I mean, I literally looked across the room, and there he is. And for those of you who have been following me for a while, this man has been a huge, just massive influence in my life, not only network marketing wise, but in the online marketing, affiliate, marketing business world as well. And so, I mean, this man, talk about having posture. I mean, he just has a way of speaking right into your soul, and it's just crazy when you talk about posture. This man has that. So, if you guys ever have the chance to get to one of Ray Higdon's networking or marketing events in Florida, I highly recommend that. I believe the next one is in August. Don't quote me on that one, but I have a few friends going, and I'm probably going to be getting my ticket as well. So, with that being said, that's going to kind of transition me into what I'm going to be talking to you about right now. But like I said, tonight's webinar is huge, and for literally any of you guys watching this video right now, chances are you're here because you want to know how to make money, and not just money, but when we talk about residual income. So making money in your sleep is always a nice thing. This man knows exactly how to do that. He's a multiple 6 and 7 figure earner. And he actually left his network marketing company not that long ago because, he had his run for about 10 years. And he's so big into coaching and training and making multiple 6 figures doing that, coaching people on how to build a brand for themselves, that he doesn't really need that anymore. So how amazing is that? But anyway, a little bit about Ray's story if you've never heard it before. You know, back in the day, he was working in the corporate world. He was thousands of dollars into debt. Okay, his house was being foreclosed on. His wife, or I'm sorry, his girlfriend at the time, now wife, Jessica, was paying his bills for him to live. And he had 2 kids, 2 boys, and he was tired of spending, looking at pictures of his kids, and spending more time with pictures of his children than actually spending time with his children. And he was sick and tired of it, got into real estate, and the same thing. He maybe had the money, but he didn't have the time freedom, and that's what he was looking for. Still thousands of dollars into debt. And so when he came upon network marketing, he thought, this is my way out of all that, and he went through, a number of different companies until he finally really set his feet and really started to make a name for himself. But that's just the power of what our industry is right now. So I was just on a wake-up call with Ray and a lot of other network marketers and online marketers, and he kind of broke down what's going to be, in this webinar tonight. He gave us some information about, his background, and, he gave us some golden nuggets, and anyone who was on the call learned that. But I'm just going to give you a preview of what you can expect on tonight's webinar if you decide to hop on. 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Most of you are Central Time. So, 3 ways to monetize every single call that you are on. So those of you who are following me right now know that I am building an empire online for my network marketing company, but also utilizing tools on the internet to leverage my business and brand myself as Kelly Julo, which in turn will help me make more money and sign more reps into my network marketing business. So awesome. The power of automation is huge, but it will take time, especially if you don't already have a brand for yourself. If you don't have a blog, if you don't have a web page, if you don't have videos out there on YouTube and Facebook, and if you aren't already, branded as an individual, you have to, you want to still be making money while in that process, and that's huge. And one of the things that I think we're getting really kind of away from because we're spending so much time on social medias, we forget how huge actually calling people is and the power of an actual phone call. So when we talk about network marketing being a relationship business, not a selling business, I mean, what's more powerful than like an actual phone call and talking to someone on the phone? I really don't think that there is anything more powerful than that. And I think a lot of us are, because we're so focused on putting something out there online and having people reach out to us, is we forget how powerful that phone call can be. Okay, how powerful your voice and the way that you word things can be to your prospect and to your lead. So he's going to go through all that, how you can actually make money from every single person that you talk to online. So just a brief breakdown. So one, the only time you should actually be talking about your primary MLM company and actually leading. You should never actually lead with your primary company. It's not a very good idea, and that's why you're not making sales right now. So also how to make a pain-free and also a very turn an awkward situation into a non-awkward situation in order to make that transition to join your business on the spot. Number two, how to go from cold calling, being on the phone all the time and prospecting, to being hunted down by hungry prospects who want exactly what you have to offer. And three, how to sign up reps into your business without ever having to talk about your business. And this is where a lot of marketers are doing, I wouldn't say it wrong, but they don't know how to go about talking to someone without mentioning their business at all, because we're not taught that. We're taught to talk about our business all the time to attract people. So if there was a different way, Ray's going to tell us how to do that. I mean, I'm one person who I'm open-minded. So if I see someone who's making 6 and 7 figure earner dollars, multiple, like repeatedly, I am going to listen into what he has to say. I'm going to take notes and I'm going to take action on what he does, because I want those results in my business as well. And I hope you would too. So if you guys got value out of this, I mean, that's really, you guys need to hop on this webinar because there's so much value packed in this webinar by Ray. And like I said, if you, oh God, just from meeting him and speaking to him for just a few minutes, he just kind of lights that passion into your soul, like I said. So I'm going to get off this real quick. I know this has been 8 minutes, sorry, a little bit longer than I had hoped, but if you have any questions, if you want the link to this webinar tonight, shoot me a message. It's also on the latest Facebook post that I put up not that long ago. Hop on and we'll see you at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, and I'll talk to you guys later.